landed in Turkey. It's 7 a.m. at the moment. It's time to claim my baggage. Now going to get my rent-a-car and excited to get out. So I've got a new friend helping me out with my bag. Hello. It's a snowy start for me in Istanbul, but I'm enjoying it because I haven't seen snow for a while and I know the weather is not going to be too snowy for the next couple of weeks, so I'm enjoying it while I can. If you like eggplant and if you like meat, chances are you would love it together. I've been driving, it's nice views, but I couldn't capture because I'm waiting for Sneha to land. Hello, stranger.
Oh, feels like it's December. So if you'll notice, you'll see these dark lines on the carpets. These help the faithful when they come for prayer as a guide for them to kneel down and do their prayers.
We finally made it to the mosque. This used to be a church and then a museum and now finally a mosque, and it's free for everyone who's visiting Istanbul.
Yeah, as soon as you enter, you'll see a lot of paintings which depicts both Christian and Islamic teachings.
Yeah, and the lights as well. Lights are really captivating.
Oh yeah, it's very beautiful inside, in fact.
Ben sana yazmadım. Size kalıyor. Size kalıyor. Tabii. Evet, Nazlı.
Ben okuyken beni çok yapacağım.
So now we are at the top of the tower coming outside.
Oy. You're welcome, boss.
It's a combination of chicken and meat, which is lamb actually. Pretty nice. It's a beautiful village we found on the way, and it's very famous for its countryside architectural structures from the early Ottoman period, and it's still preserved here. Therefore, it becomes a popular destination, but it's unspoiled center for the tourists. ഇതാണ് സ്പൾബർഗ്. സ്പൾബർഗ് വിദൂരതയിലേക്ക് നോക്കി വണ്ടി ഓടിക്കുകയാണ്. And then we reached Izmir, where we walked into a restaurant to have some food, but they also taught me how to play this game there. The church that stood over here was built in the 6th century AD, and it was built on the burial site of Apostle John. Yeah, it's very popular here.
It's very popular. You can see many farms about the pomegranate from here. Also, you can see many shops about the pomegranate juice.
Okay.
This is a traditional juice about this area.
Nice. We are at a gift shop in Ephesus, and if you look at the kind of items that they're selling here, from Arabic, contemporary Turkish, Sufism, Mother Mary, Greek, it really shows the kind of cultural influence the city has gone through over the centuries.
On our way to the house of Mother Mary. This is a long way uphill. It has a lot of twisting turns around, and we're nearly there.
No cameras were allowed inside the house. It is believed that Mother Mary lived with Saint John here after the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. With the topping that's gonna come up, this was my favorite food of the entire trip. We were all set to crash at Bodrum. It's a coastal city, it was nice weather, and also it was a beautiful resort that we stayed in.
Ali G in the house. Gümbet cheers. Booyakasha.
Booyakasha! We're now standing in front of one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
So here we are at Mausoleo's tomb chamber. Before his death, he began the construction of his tomb memorial. The 13th century, due to an earthquake, the whole building came to a collapse.
Okay, that is that.
Evet, bu fıstık, bu ceviz.
We made our way to Pamukkale. This is the south gate. We parked our car for 20 Turkish lira. This is how they advertise it. We've seen a lot of these on Instagram as well. Let's see how it looks in real life. You can see a lake behind us. That's where we stopped our car initially. There's also an entrance there which is free. But then they told us the main gate is over here. So we drove all the way around for 2 kilometers and got to the top. And with warm hot springs, Pamukkale is a beautiful place to get lost. We're on our way to Antalya and we're going through the mountains. We just stopped at this place for some nice coffee and some stretching. Next, when I read that there was a sand sculpture festival happening in Antalya, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. So these are not made with beach sand, but with river clay for more stability. And as you can see, even with that, with extreme weather, rains and sometimes the wind, it does get broken down a bit, but the artists do come here to revisit and to fix them. The general theme of the exhibition is around mythological influences from all around the world, like Egyptian, Greek, Indian. So they have gods, they have creatures, they have sea monsters. However, they also have some of the real world monuments here, such as this, the Colosseum. In Antalya, we had an amazing time with the Turkish family, cooking together and having some meals. This will be part of another video soon.
Now all I see is you, sunshine.
We also drove past the town of the world-famous Mullah Nasruddin, a philosopher, Sufi, a satirist, and a wise man who lived in the 13th century. Many of his work and subtle humor are famous till date, and they often come with a good moral message. On our way to Cappadocia, we stayed at Konya. In the morning we woke up and here we are at the Mevlana Museum. While we're looking to go into the main building, there are also these little pods you can see behind me, and they focus on certain areas of the belief system here.
إذ جاءها المرسلون
During the Ottoman Empire, they were using Abana's wood for madrasa, for mosque. Kuka is very strong.
Okay.
It's also antibacterial. You can consider as 100.
Yeah.
We have some prayer to do as 100.
Okay.
Or 33, 33 and 33.
99. Yeah.
Like we said that God has 99 different names. Hadi güle güle Allah'a ısmarladık. Allah yardımcınız olsun. Allah help you inşallah.